again. We're certainly living in strange times these days, and I find doing the kinds of things I've been sharing with you, the collages, found objects, really does help me. And I want to spend a little time today talking about that. But first, a little PS to the found object discussion we had last time. In addition to the twigs and things, I wanted to mention that you can also use rocks or pebbles or stones, pine cones, embellish them. Up at our lake, people would often paint little stones and write a word on them and hide them around for people to find, kind of like a little surprise. But you can do all sorts of things. Kids love to do that. And the other thing is leaves. You can use leaves. We had used bay leaves in a recipe. And I just used the oil pastels I showed you last time and colored on one side. And then I just pressed down and could make prints. And you can use all sorts of things to do printing. Kids love to do that kind of thing. So, and I should mention that Jeff kind of went very into it all and found this lovely object, which is really very much like wings. So I have a whole bunch more things to do. But let me just show you how it ended up. What I did was I changed from the cardboard to a box. This had a phone or something in it, and I just painted the box or colored the box, put my mesh inside, I put my people in that you watched me make, and then embellished with some more of my natural things that I had found. And I really love it. And what I found was it was very, very healing to me to do this, because right now I'm not able to visit and walk with my granddaughter, who's not yet 2 and is totally delightful, except virtually. So this is the power of art. We get to symbolically do something that we're not able to do in real life time. And it reminded me of something I learned about way back in the 90s, that the Russians and maybe other countries used to do to help their athletes excel. And it was called PPR, a psychophysical rehearsal. And what they would do is they would have the athlete imagine themselves going through all the motions of the event. Let's say a high diver. So he would imagine climbing up the steps, walking to the end of the diving board, bouncing and arcing and coming into the water in perfect position. And as he imagined that, what the scientists discovered was that these things were actually firing in his body, and he would have a muscle memory if he kept doing this. So art is very powerful. Our imagination can give us these wonderful experiences, and our body gets the benefit. And so that's what I found with this. And I wanted to just share just a couple that I've done lately since we've been in this shelter-in-place spot. This one I called Cloistered, and it was kind of reminding me of how nuns and priests would sequester themselves, leave the stimulations of the world, so they could commune with nature, with their God, and be more spiritually in tune without the stimulations of the outer world. This one I also did, I called it Holding On. It's a little clay person, and even in this uncomfortable position, we're holding on. And doing these and then reflecting with the writing is very healing for me. This other one I called Don't Lose Your Head. Don't go too crazy thinking about things, and where are my feet, that I needed to be grounded. And I'm finding walking is really, really wonderful right now. And then this one is more literal. This is really just an amazing piece I found with the words public shelter and all these upside down stops, and it made me think of how everything has come to a screeching halt. But then I wanted light at the end of the tunnel. So again, when you're doing these things, it's all about fun and play, but they're also giving you a gift, often a gift of joy or insight. And I just wanted to highlight that today. So have fun. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, you didn't give the dog a box.
Oh, I forgot.
I think you need to do that.
Yes. Oh, we have to start all over. Oh, Parker.
Throw the box down.
Parker, come back.
And there's the office. Hi, dog.
Can you just cut that in?
Oh, yeah, you cut it in. Or something. There was my fingertips.